Hey guys, it's Dean and Mick from State of Paranormal. We're here doing an investigation, private investigation.
Definitely private investigation.
We're in our own front yard. So what's been happening with us is that 3 or 4 weeks ago, I actually saw a lady in spirit form across the road that I recognised who used to live next door to us. And at that time, she passed away 12, 18 months ago from cancer. Passed away overseas, but the house has now been sold and occupied by some new people that have been doing some changes and stuff in there. So, and coincidentally, yesterday morning I was going around to see them, to introduce myself and to see if I could cut their hedge. But when I got to the front gate here, I opened the gate and then went through, turned around and pulled the gate closed behind me, and I heard a very distinct hello, and I looked around and into all our neighbours' yards on every side. There was absolutely nobody around. There were no cars on the street, nobody walking or anything. It was really early on a Saturday morning. So for me, that was a disembodied voice experience. So I'm putting 2 and 2 and 3 together. So we're doing a session here in our front yard.
We are, definitely. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing an EVP session. So I'm going to use a little voice box here, and I'm going to try a bit of sensory deprivation as well. So I am going to jump in this hammock over here. So basically I'm going to be in the hammock, no visual, no sound, so these will be in my ears. So basically it's just to see also if I can pick up anything, any feeling, if I can hear anything, pick up anything, but also if I can also see or visualize anything while I'm in there as well.
So while Mick's listening and saying anything that he experiences while in there, and that anything that comes through on the Spirit Box EVP session, I'm actually going to be asking questions up in the front part of the yard away from Mick, and the hammock up near the front gate where I heard the voice. And I'm going to try and connect separately, but he will actually be having the spirit box, which can pick up the voice, and hopefully we're going to connect with our neighbour. But because we are investigating, we have protected ourselves and got our crystals in our pockets. And we are in our front yard, but I have brought my big quartz generator out. Mick's got a piece of selenite there, which keeps things spiritually clean. I've also got a pyramid, which is Tasmanian serpentine. So generate energy, draw and stabilize. And here we've got a tiger eye obelisk as well. So obelisk being like an elongated pyramid shape, they actually draw really intensely energy down from the atmosphere, and the pyramid will actually stabilize that enhanced energy that we're trying to create with the crystals. I've also brought out a sage stick as well that I always carry with me. I've got some candles just in case we have a situation where that person wants to move on and we need to do a blessing. So I always come prepared for that as well. And I also have a bag of salt as a backup as well, for any detachment or anything. And I'm going to have a Ghost Meter Pro, which is electric magnetic field detector, and this has got a couple of different settings on it. I'm going to be hooking into a setting where I can pick up not only most recent spirits, which is what we're going to hook into, but it's also going to detect more ancient spirits as well. And once the spirit breaks this magnetic field, the device will light up, and then I can ask a series of questions, which I can get some yes and no answers from this by getting, say, one flash for yes, two for no. And Mick will actually hopefully be getting some answers to my questions through the Spirit Box EVP session. So we're going to set up and investigate what's been happening in our front yard and across the street.
Yeah.
I've got a motion sensor on the lawn that has a ding dong and a voice that says hello, welcome, and it's quite sensitive. So when Mick comes outside, you'll hear it go off. For this investigation, we've got set up a motion sensing device as a chime activated device. We have a light motion sensing ball that will flash if that's touched. We are using an electronic magnetic field detector. We are gauging and regulating temperature fluctuations. Mick is doing the radio sweep with the Spirit Box and using sensory deprivation with his ears being plugged and being blindfolded. And I am using the Ghost Meter Pro. Get comfy. Are you still setting yourself up, Mick? Are you still setting yourself up, or have you got your earphones in yet?
Yeah, I've got earplugs in.
Okay.
Okay. Here I go, I'm in the hammock and I've just put the EVP, the voice box on, and let's see what we can go. Put my hot blinds on. I've got my walkie-talkie just to let Dean know of any words that come through.
So Mick's starting his radio sweep now, and he's just going to zone out in the hammock there. We've got our UHFs on, so if anything comes through, he's going to say it through his UHF. 13.1 degrees, no electromagnetic field interference at all, which is what we were getting earlier when I had the Ghost Pro out. It was going off. Oh, okay. As soon as I said that, see that? Yeah, that's starting to go up a little bit, starting to jump around. So I'm going to just leave that on the ground here and watch it. I've got this little light activated motion ball that spirits can interact with and get it to flash up. So I'm going to leave it on the path here behind me as well, so if that lights up, that's a way that spirits can interact with us as well. So because the disembodied voice came from the gate, I'm going to pop that on over there. placed it up there on the gate, so if a spirit makes that flash and go off, like activates it, you'll see the little flashy lights light up on the white gate. So we'll see how we go here. Temperature's stable, there's no electric or EMF interference here at all. I've got my crystals and stuff set up, so let's see. I've also got my Ghost Meter Pro now, so Mick's been pretty quiet down there.
Mugs.
Sweet. As soon as I say that, Mick comes out with our first word for the night, which is mud. Okay, 4 lights.
Fleet.
Our investigation now takes a turn as we connect with someone entirely different than the person that we anticipated to come into contact with. Starting to say, I'm trying to connect with Gerda. This is lit up, which means that there's a spirit connected. Gerda, if this is you, can you make this flash once for yes, twice for no? No, you can't make it flash. Is this not Gerda? It's not Gerda. Are you the lady that I heard speak to me yesterday? Yes. Are you the same lady that I saw across the road a few weeks ago? Yes. Mick's down there in the hammock and he has a radio device as well. Yep. Do you know Mick? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes, you know Mick. Do you know me? Once for yes, twice for no.
Yes.
Yes, definite yes, because I've seen you and I heard you yesterday. Is that correct? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes, thank you for acknowledging that.
The stream.
The stream. Is that related to the water down the back here? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes. So the water flats behind where we live, is that where your spirit comes from? So words on our EVP so far are mud, fleet, yes. Was that once
the
for
stream.
yes, twice for no? Does your spirit live down the back? Once for yes, twice for no. No.
Port.
Was that port?
Port.
Was that port? Port. Yes, that was port. Stream, so does your spirit, yes, does your spirit come from down at the Esk River? Once for yes, twice for no.
Fail.
That fail.
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 Was that fail?
Fail.
The spirit recognised instantly that I was incorrect with saying that it came from the Esk
The Tamer
River.
River in Launceston.
carried it.
Carried it. Did you drown? Once for yes, twice for no. Did you drown in the river and were carried downstream in a flood? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes. Were you a lady that was on the... Yes, you are a lady. Yes, thank you. I saw you. You're quite a beautiful dark-haired lady. Is that correct? Once for yes, twice for no. Mick just said the word Jackson. Yes. Did your husband die in that flood? Yeah, that was a quick yes response. So both you and your husband died in the flood. That would have been a couple of... Yes, would have been a couple of years ago. Yes, Mick just said in the news. We saw it in the news. They sent out that was a no. Here the meter is about to flash and go off, yes, twice, which is the spirit lady that I'm connecting to that drowned is leaving the meter, and the ancient Aboriginal is about to come on and step on in. No.
Portugal. The country Portugal.
Did you say critical?
Portugal.
Portugal.
Country Portugal.
Oh. The response Portugal could refer to a port
you originate
from
overseas?
where the Aboriginal ancient came through. No. Are you Australian? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes. Are you a native Aboriginal Australian? Once. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, thank you for acknowledging that. Are you one of the elders that I have felt around me from down at the Esk River? No. Okay. Yes, you are. This is going off. I think that's acknowledging. Because when I was down there at the river, I recently I did an acknowledgement to ceremony and country, and acknowledged the traditional landowners, past and present, and the custodians. Strictly, yes. Yes. Do you know that I am a descendant of Tasmanian Aboriginal culture? Yes.
The demons.
What did you just say?
The demons.
What did you just say?
Demons.
Upon reviewing this, we realised that the demons actually refer to van demons, the people that came
I did hear
to
him say
the
that, but
land.
you are a traditional Aboriginal elder overseeing the land. Once for yes. As I'm asking if it's a traditional landowner, almost simultaneously Mick responds with the word land.
Land.
Traditional landowners. Traditional landowners. When I was down at the river making a video recently, there was something that caught a glimpse out. Come again? Ticks. We now realise that the Aboriginal ancients
yes,
are asking us
down
to
at the
fix
river.
the land that the demons have destroyed.
Solid 4. Yes. So that's accurate. So ticks. Solid 4. Yes, thank you for confirming that. Something caught the edge of my eye and it was a freshwater mussel. Yes. Did you show me this mussel? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes. Thank you so much that I have it inside. Do you know that I have that mussel inside the house, that I kept it?
8.
8?
8. 8.
8?
8.
While shellfish were a plentiful supply of protein to the Palawa people of Tasmania, currently the blue algae levels in the rivers render the fish currently unedible for human consumption.
Bait? Did Mick say bait? No. Was it... You ate the mussel? Yes. That was your food?
I'm about to ask the Aboriginal ancient, are they aware of a meditation session that we've got planned coming up for down on the traditional
Are you aware
campsite?
that I will be doing a meditation session at the river? Do you know that we're planning that? Once for yes, twice for no. You don't know. Can I ask you for permission to do a meditation session down at the river and to connect with my ancestors? I can't ask you. Am I not allowed to do a meditation session at the river? So I'm not allowed. Is that yes? I can't go?
My phone has just died.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Mick's phone's...
It's just gone totally flat.
Oh, okay. Was it fully charged before?
Yeah.
So just after Mick tells me that his phone has died and gone flat and shut down, I look down and my electromagnetic field detector and my temperature sensor, I notice, is also switched off, which I'm turning back on.
Did you make Mick's phone go flat? Once for yes, twice for no. You did. So you've drawn his energy and... Did you turn off my meter here as well? Once for yes, twice for no.
I did.
You did. So you are an intelligent ancient.
Whoa.
Why did you say whoa?
Whoa.
When Mick says wool, that is the Aboriginal ancient spirit leaving him, and
I'm amazed.
the woman from the disembodied voice who has
going
drowned
crazy.
is about to come back in.
Just getting some stuff. I saw it. Yes. Did I see you across the road?
Unpredictable.
No. Are you the lady that said hello to me yesterday morning, where I heard hello when I was going out the gate? Yes. Do you have a name?
Mick is about to say something that we can't understand due to his phone going flat.
Can you please tell Mick your name? Mick, your name?
Can you make out what it is?
Yes?
450.
450, your name, 450. Yes, 450. Is that your birth date? Once.
That is.
Birth date 450. April 1950? April 1950. Once for yes, twice for no.
Again.
Again. Are you stuck in 450? Mick's just said yes, and this has said yes as well, confirmed. Yes. Would you like to move on from 450? Once for yes, twice for no. Yes. Would you like me to help you move on? Yes.
Out.
What did you say, Mick?
Go out.
Would you like to move towards the light? Once for yes, twice for no.
Forward.
Move forward. Can you see where the light source is coming from in front of you, or is it behind you?
Move. This one.
This one. Yes. Would you like me to light a candle, or do you have the strength to move on yourself? Once for yes, twice for no.
Find some.
So just as I've asked, should I light a candle, Mick has responded with find some.
So I'm going to
light a candle to create some extra light. Can you see that?
I've seen.
You've seen? So I say I'm about to light a candle and Mick responds with, I've seen. Okay. I'll just shield this in the light here for a minute. My nose is starting to get really runny in the cold air and I need a tissue. I would like to acknowledge, firstly, the intelligent spirit that is communicated with us. My nose is a little bit like, and it's funny that he said tissue. That, yes, that is funny, isn't it? You're very on the spot. The intelligent spirit that we've talked with here tonight, that I've seen across the road, and I have heard speak to me and say hello, is now ready to move on towards the light. Yes, if you would like to focus on this candle, I'll hold it up here for you. If you look into the candle, yes, I want you to focus and draw all your energy and allow yourself to be free, unconnected from this world. Listen very carefully now to how Mick responds as I'm talking. I give you peace, courage, and love to exist and be happy. Yes. Are you ready to move to the light? Once you
Sunshine.
go towards the sunshine. Walk towards the sunshine. Yes.
Do it now.
Do it now. Go. Walk to the sunshine. May God bless you and protect you.
Safe.
Are you ready to pass over? You are safe. Yes. Keep walking towards the sunshine.
I think so.
I ask, are you ready to move to the light? And Mick responds with, I think so. Keep going. As I'm asking the spirit to move towards the light, it asks to watch. You are protected. You are free.
Watch.
I can see. I am going to blow out this candle and set you free. Is that okay? Yes.
It's me. Gone.
I think I need to call Mick out now because beautiful spirit that was talking to me and getting my attention was ready to move on. As you see, they have moved on. Are you there, Mecca?
Yes.
I think we can call it a wrap.
Okay.
He's going to blow out when he watches this back. I would like
It's fairly dark.
to acknowledge everybody. Thank you so much for your support and sharing this experience with us. It's been quite magical. We will review this and we'll give you some feedback. Okay. I have just played back to Midio. Okay, I'm gonna cut that.
Let's just keep going.
The Midio. No, no, I'm gonna cut that, babe.
Yeah.
That sounds like shit. So, action. I have just played back, Mick, the video footage that I have taken when we've done our EVP session with Mick and his sensory deprivation out the front. Now, Mick, what kind of zone did you get into when you were out there in the hammock?
Well, I reckon halfway through it, I reckon I was just totally out to it. I was just totally relaxed in a totally different zone.
So you sort of almost got into that meditative state where you weren't even aware maybe that you were
Can't
even in the
remember
hammock?
of the words that I actually said, to be honest.
So
I can remember some of them, the words starting off, but like I said, as we got further through, there's words there that have come out that I'm totally unaware that I even said.
like I've
It's
gone through and written down as we've watched the video there, and Mick isn't aware of half
no.
of these words on these 2 and a bit pages that have come through in the footage. What do you make of what you
I was
see?
just in a totally different zone altogether.
Yeah.
Just completely different zone. It's very, very relaxed, very comfortable, very peaceful zone.
How do you think the session went as far as that sensory deprivation thing with us being isolated and me asking questions? Because we saw that we got some pretty solid, intelligent responses that connected straight away. Like, we actually tried to do the session a little bit earlier this afternoon, didn't we?
We did.
I think there was a little bit too much interference from the day. So we waited till it was just about to go dark. And
Yeah. Which just made it a lot more easier to sort of, and I think the blindfold helped as well. Totally having the blindfold.
to help you internalize and escape.
Totally, yeah. So,
yeah.
and of course I had the earphones in, so I was totally oblivious to what was going on around me. I couldn't
So
hear a thing.
So you just had
It's just
static noise of the radio sweeping across through all the stations, and then these words that came through.
Like to where you were, I had no idea.
Like Mick couldn't hear me. As you could see on the footage from like there that we've
It's very exciting. Very exciting.
It's very sort of like Mick had no idea what happened. So, upon reviewing the footage, basically I had 2 strong entities that came through, didn't we?
Definitely.
Number 1, the first one was the woman that I'd seen across the street.
Yep.
and that had heard the disembodied voice that said hello to me yesterday morning. That was the strongest that came through. And then halfway through, I wasn't even really aware myself that I'd swapped to a different entity and was talking to the Aboriginal ancient, and that the muscle that I got, like the shell that I found from doing that previous video, that was the spirit that showed that to me. But I was surprised that they weren't aware that we were planning to do a meditation session down there.
No.
But we've been given clear,
Definitely clear words.
what would you say that
Definitely.
can we do it or can't we do it?
Yes.
We can do it.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think that
Definitely.
I have had a premonition of actually what's going to happen down there, so I'm quite excited for that actually to happen. So they weren't obviously aware of what we're planning. They obviously that person or that ancient now does. So that's probably good in a way, because they'll be expecting us.
But I also think I've been able to connect on spirit on a different level tonight as well.
Yeah,
It's-
like so for me, that's a spirit medium and can tap in, see, feel, hear, think, like take on there's empathetic roles of pain and stuff as well. Mick's a healer and empath that can feel all those things as well. And I know and have trusted Mick's spiritual psychic connection. But you weren't really trusting yourself until tonight.
Tonight I definitely was in tune. Definitely in tune tonight with it.
Yeah. And that's a demonstration as well of Mick's and I connection, not only as husbands and partners, but spiritually that connection as well, where we can be in separate parts of the yard and our psyche is still communicating, because I'm asking direct questions that the spirit acknowledges that they know me, that they know Mick, that, you know, and that they're not going to give us their name as well, as far as the lady that drowned. And I know that all that's in the media and people could probably Google it and all that sort of stuff. But for us, and I know you think the same as me, there's a lot of privacy and confidentiality and respect.
There is all around that.
Not only to those that have passed, that she was ready to move on, and she'd seek me out.
She had.
So
she came down the street looking for someone.
So hence the investigation in our front yard. So that was really, really nice. It was nice to do another passing over ceremony as well, because that's something that we haven't been able to demonstrate to people, that's something that we do in an investigation as well. That spiritually we do that, but then that documenting of it as well for the first time on video, I think is really good for people as well to watch that. I hope you guys have really, really enjoyed the experience that we had tonight in our front yard. So as paranormal investigators,
it was very good.
Having, like, that's the thing, it's like the hardest thing of learning to control it. Like, you're not always in control of it. Like, I'm not going to say that I was tortured as a child with spirit as far as seeing it and feeling it and being aware of it and stuff. Like, you kind of, the upbringing that I had, like, and the desensitization to it, to know that it is a part of life and it coexists with us. Like,
and sometimes you've really got no choice.
but yeah, sometimes you've got no choice. Sometimes, like, this lady knew she was stuck, as you heard. She acknowledged that.
Yeah.
She wanted to move on.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys can reflect back through that questioning process of establishing who that person was as well. Because I thought it was Gerda that lived out the back, that she passed of a brain tumour, and we thought that the new activity of our new lovely neighbours and wanting to cut back her hedge and all that sort of stuff may have ramped things up a little bit. But
people moving in, new movement, new stuff. That's it. Lawns, gardens been dug. So it's all that upheaval.
So, because you were probably expecting to come back and watch this video and have an experience where we'd communicated with Gerda. Because that's what I seriously thought it was Gerda, because it was a similar frame woman that I saw.
No, look, I expected we may pick up a voice or something here and there, but I definitely did not think that I'd have that kind of experience tonight. So for me, it sort of caught me unaware, but in a good way. Yeah.
So we're going to be including a lot more of these sensory deprivation experiments in our videos, because it does makes you more vulnerable when you're blindfolded and you've got things in your ear, and like Mick can't see me, can't hear me, like all that sort of stuff. You are more vulnerable. And thanks for putting yourself out there, babe.
That's good. It was well, I knew I was in good hands anyway. So like I said, I was in a very safe, comfortable place. So
and like we've got the one coming up at the Nile with my great grandfather. So I will be in that situation that Mick was in tonight with the deprivation stuff going on. I'm not going to have actually anything in my ears. I'm going to have earplugs and blindfold. So my sensory deprivation is going to be to the point where I will not be hearing stuff that comes through. I will most likely vocalize things that I am like hearing, thinking, seeing, feeling, any compulsions, anything like that, to act upon. But tonight was quite amazing in our front yard.
It was good.
So, as paranormal investigators, doing a private investigation
at your own home,
for yourself,
in your own front yard,
with some really good tangible evidence to share with you guys. I hope you really like it, and just see how, like, I'm more when you do a passing over for somebody, it's the same feeling as you get that when you leave a funeral. So I'm a little bit drained now. And you're probably feeling the same
a little bit
way. So, like, we'll probably have a paranormal hangover tomorrow from the energy and the connection and all that sort of stuff. But what do you rate this one? A 10 out of 10?
I reckon it's up there.
I reckon it's up there too.
It have to be a 9 at least.
It has to be a 9. So
9, 10.
Really positive outcomes. Some great,
really happy with it.
Great evidence. Clear, intelligent responses. It was the person that I was seeing, first spirit. Second entity, once again, I was aware of and communicate with, which was the Aboriginal ancient. That set something up for the future.
Yeah, definitely.
So, good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Stay safe in this crazy, crazy world. Wash your hands.
Good evening. Keep 1.5.
That is the way.
That's it.
Unless you live with someone, and then that's totally
That's
different.
totally fine.
That's totally different. But, I hope life's treating everybody kind.
Have a great night.
Bye bye.
Look after yourselves. Bye.